like, bro, yeah, she got a kid. Look at his back. Oh my god. Hey, what's up, and welcome back to another reaction. This is 50 Cent exposes Oprah's agenda against black men. Yeah, I mean, Oprah's a bit of a question mark. You know what I mean? There's a lot of questionable things that happen around her. I know there's like people were like giving her backlash for this Maui thing, like this Maui donation thing that she has going on, even though she owns like hundreds of acres of land over there in Hawaii, around where the fires had actually gone off. And I guess they were been trying to get people to sell their land for years and years. And, you know, apparently the fire started with like a faulty power line that fell down in the woods somewhere and started the fire. And then like just the lack of like safety precautions taken by the electrical company, it just led to this disaster. Then you got people talking about direct energy weapons. You know, talking about like the government may have like just used the weapons to destroy the land, because if you see how the fire burned, it was kind of weird. It was just like burning the houses and then burning trees or nothing like that. But you know, I say all that because every time you have these weird little things, if it's, you know, people's houses in Hawaii burning down, or actresses in Hollywood being touched by Harvey Weinstein, or just her relationship with like these predatory men, it's like, why is her name just coming up all the time? It's a weird thing, you know. And 50 Cent is a guy who is more than willing to put it out there if he think he knows what she got going on. I mean, he has like the insight. He's in the industry. He's around these folk. He probably has interacted with them more than once. I don't know if he ever actually came face to face with Oprah. I think he's like banned from her show or something like that, but I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I don't think we usually react to stuff like this, but you know, let us know if you want to see more of this type of stuff down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe. Make sure you check out our playlist. We may have already reacted to videos that you want to see us do. Make sure you're checking out the 412 show and OB game, and we'll hop right in.
Every time she made a mention to hip-hop culture, it was something that was wrong with it. And it was something that was on my CD. It was the largest debut in hip-hop album.
Oprah Winfrey has been trending lately for all the wrong reasons. And after Ice Cube recently revealed he's been banned from the Oprah show, fans pointed out that it was actually 50 Cent who first exposed Oprah years ago for throwing black men under the bus while protecting white predators. 50's feud with Oprah has been going on for years, and
white predators
stopped trolling her. In fact, he even named his dog after Oprah and his cat after Oprah's BFF, Gayle King.
That's Oprah.
That's Oprah.
BFF. That's her damn girlfriend.
Oprah, and your cat's name is?
Named Gayle.
Gayle, okay, Gayle.
But as funny as 50 is, fans are saying that he's actually speaking facts on Oprah having an agenda against black men, and that Oprah's history of throwing black entertainers under the bus is nothing to laugh about. So what exactly did 50 say about Oprah going after black men? Does she really have an agenda? And is that how she achieved her success? Let's get into it.
I've been excluded on Oprah, you know.
On Oprah?
On Oprah, yeah, I've been excluded.
There's a very loud discussion going on about Oprah's alleged connections to shady figures in Hollywood, and fans are saying Oprah got to where she is by sabotaging and exploiting black entertainers. The notion that Oprah is not as nice as she'd like everyone to think has been circulating on the internet for quite some time, and after Monique recently said she's still waiting for a public apology from Oprah for blackballing her, Ice Cube also spoke out against Oprah, revealing that Oprah banned him from her show. This prompted fans to delve deeper into Oprah's past, and this is how 50 Cent's old interviews resurfaced, where he warned the public that Oprah is not who she claims to be. Oprah has a lengthy track record of faking close relationships with celebrities to gain access to their private information, which she then exploits to boost her ratings. Michael Jackson, Monique, and Toni Braxton are just a few names who had first-hand experience of Oprah's hypocrisy. Numerous celebs have criticized Oprah for being a backstabber, with 50 Cent once describing her as an Oreo, outwardly black, but inwardly aligned with white perspective. That's when 50 fired back and said that Oprah, quote, started out with black women's views, but has been catering to middle-aged white American women for so long that she's become one herself. But 50 Cent isn't the only celeb who feels this way about Oprah. Ludacris also previously criticized Oprah for being shady after she invited him to her show, only to humiliate him on national TV. Back in 2005, Ludacris and the cast of the movie Crash appeared on the Oprah show to promote their movie. But instead of letting Ludacris talk about his role in the project, Oprah put him on the spot over using the N-word in his songs.
Well, you know, I was there for Crash for the movie.
Yeah.
And basically she said something about not agreeing with my music, but she thought I did great in the movie. And of course, I was up there with the whole cast of Crash, and so I didn't necessarily feel like that needed to be said. You know, you didn't agree with my music, and even if you don't agree with certain songs I've made, say you don't agree with certain songs. Don't say you just don't agree with all of my music.
Right.
What's even more messed up is that Ludacris didn't take Oprah's bait, and he actually responded in an intelligent way. However, Oprah ended up cutting out Luda's response and basically made him look like a fool.
She was able to say what she said, and then I had my rebuttal. And when I saw the final show, her comments were in there.
Right, was in there, but yours wasn't in there.
And mine weren't in there, so it just looked like I kind of took it.
And then, of course, there's Dave Chappelle, who famously appeared on The Oprah Show after turning down a $50 million deal from Comedy Central and fleeing to Africa. Dave tried to explain how he had to escape because those kinds of lucrative deals come with certain conditions. However, Oprah kept trying to get Dave to admit he lost his mind.
Colleagues were quoted as saying that you had become increasingly paranoid. Would you say you were paranoid?
Sure. First of all, what is a black man without his paranoia attack? You might win $100 in a poker game and be on the subway. You gonna look over your shoulder. They just said in everything I had $50 million. That's like making me a marked man.
So did you go to a psychiatric hospital?
In South Africa?
Yeah.
Who? They try to convince me I'm insane. They were trying to get me to take psychotic medication.
Yeah.
I said, I'm not taking this medicine, man, because I know these people be trying to control you or maybe discredit you. I was afraid, like, you know.
But you were stressed out. That's
There's
why.
no question. But it's very stressful for someone to constantly walk behind you and say, you're insane.
Y'all know Oprah walked with the devil and all those elite motherfuckers who want to push these weird agendas and all this other shit. I mean, there's a reason why she gets to be one of the few black billionaires in America. I don't know. When you think of the other billionaires, you know, they've been known for shady practices. The guys like Jay-Z, he's been known to step on up-and-coming rappers that he may have had on his team, you know, compared to like guys like 50 Cent, who had guys like Yayo and I forgot who the other guy was that was in G Unit, you know. And you see where they are now. They're able to actually like fend for themselves pretty much because, you know, 50 Cent was able to build not just himself, but build them up as well with him. But then you have people like Oprah and Jay-Z, P. Diddy, who were constantly undermining the talent, taking advantage of the talent, putting them in compromising deals or just compromising situations. I've heard the whole thing with like Jamie Foxx and how he was talking about how Oprah introduced him to like certain people in Hollywood, kind of like, you know, what Ice Cube said. She's a gatekeeper, man. She's one of those gatekeepers. She introduced you to the folks who you got to meet if you want to make it to the next level. People know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to get too conspiracy theory on you guys, but you know, there's an aspect of that there.
Speaking of humiliating black men for ratings, it's also important to highlight that Oprah is a close friend of Tyler Perry, who's also faced accusations of perpetuating harmful stereotypes about black men in his films. In fact, actor and voice coach Brandon Jay recently went viral on TikTok when he exposed Tyler Perry for pressuring him into portraying a gay character. Brandon said he was initially cast in the sitcom Meet the Browns and assigned the role of Jeffrey, a high school teenager dealing with bullies. However, according to Brandon, Tyler Perry made sudden changes to the script and informed him that his character would now be gay and have a romantic interest in his bully.
Middle of Mr. Perry changing up the scenes, he says, you know, I want Jeffrey to be gay, and he has a crush on his bully. That's not what I auditioned for.
Tyler Perry's depiction of female characters has also sparked significant controversy, and he's faced allegations of reinforcing damaging stereotypes about black women. In fact, legendary director Spike Lee once referred to Tyler Perry's movies as, quote, coonery buffoonery. But much like Oprah, Tyler Perry seems incapable of accepting any kind of criticism, and here's how he responded to Spike Lee.
Punch the hell out of you, say something else.
That is my answer to Spike Lee. Go to hell.
Meanwhile, Oprah has also faced criticism for protecting her powerful white friends.
You all know how Tyler Perry get down and get dressed like a woman for all of his fucking plays.
Weinstein was widely
Look at
known
this
for
shit,
years, and Oprah actually seemed very proud of their friendship.
Snakes.
And yet, as soon as Weinstein's actions of SA were brought to light, Oprah tried to minimize minimize her association with him and claimed she had no awareness of his actions. However, multiple celebs have publicly claimed that Oprah was fully aware of Weinstein's crimes. In fact, according to sources close to Weinstein, after his misconduct and SA allegations were made public, Oprah reached out to Weinstein and extended her support. A source who worked with Weinstein told TMZ that Weinstein, quote, repeatedly told his team and friends that Oprah called him and said he needed to speak out and defend himself, and when he did, she would be right there supporting him. The source also shared that a number of powerful people called to voice support, but Weinstein singled out Oprah over and over. Of course, Oprah later denied this. However, celebs like actress Rose McGowan and singer Seal claimed Oprah knew what Weinstein was doing all along. In one tweet, Rose referred to Oprah as a lizard, and she said Oprah is all about supporting a sick power structure for personal gain. Meanwhile, Seal also accused Oprah of hiding Weinstein's crimes, and he posted a photo on Instagram of Oprah and Weinstein alongside the text, "When you have been part of the problem for decades, but suddenly they all think you were the solution." In the caption, Seal wrote, "Oh, I forgot, that's right. You'd heard the rumors, but you had no idea he was actually serially young starry-eyed actresses, who in turn had no idea what they were getting into. My bad. Hashtag sanctimonious Hollywood." So as you can see, Oprah's track record of throwing black entertainers under the bus while protecting actual predators is problematic to say the least. And fans are now praising 50 Cent for seeing through Oprah's act long before the rest of the world caught up. In his recent interview with The Guardian, 50 again pointed out just how two-faced Oprah is, and he said she deliberately tried to portray his music as ignorant while refusing to acknowledge his perspective. "I got shot 9 times and I wrote music about it," 50 said. "Everyone writes something that can connect in a big way based on a painful moment. So you're saying we're not supposed to articulate or write it the way we experienced it?" Meanwhile, 50 also accused Oprah of having an agenda against black men, and he wrote in a since deleted Instagram post, "I don't understand why Oprah is going after black men. No Harvey Weinstein, no Epstein, just Michael Jackson and Russell Simmons. This shit is sad." As for fans, they're saying it's high time someone held Oprah accountable for all the shady things she's done, and they're praising 50 for having the guts to speak out against her. One fan said, "Yes, that's when I lost all respect for Oprah after Michael Jackson. It's like always trying to bring our black men down." And another person added, "I agree with 50. I've always said this is one of the reasons I never watched her show."
I like how the fucking narrator's calling him 50. That's hilarious. But yeah, I mean, these people are all part of the group. Nefarious, the club, you know, they all got their agenda. You all have to compromise yourself for personal gain. I mean, she's a billionaire. Look at her. One of the only black female billionaires. I think the only black female billionaire in America. I mean, I'm not saying that you can't get to that point without compromising yourself, but to get there is very, very, very unlikely. I feel like, again, the gatekeepers, you gotta, once you get to a certain amount of money, you gotta be like, they're gonna approach you like, "Hey man, if you want to get this certain, you want to get this amount of money, you gotta join the club." And usually the guys who don't are kind of like on the, like, if it's like a few and none, you know what I mean? Like there's definitely guys out there who get enough money where they can like maneuver around some of that stuff. But you know, like the quote 50, I think, said, he said she's been so entangled with this for years that she feels like she's one of them now, and she don't know any other way. So that's just how she's gonna go about it. But yeah, this is an interesting video. Hit me sure to like, subscribe, and share. Road to 10K. I'll see you next time. Peace.